Mr. Yadav, the BJP says that this is personal for them. That by insulting the khaki chaddi, you may have your view about the RSS, but you are going against an entire ideology, an entire, community of persons who subscribe to the RSS ideology and painting it with a brush that is insulting to many. That's what the BJP says.
Let me answer
While
the
it
question
is a
one by
legitimate
one.
protest.
First of all, Mohan Krishna told me very clearly why Hegdewar subject was not put when Congress was there. He's asking. Definitely we oppose it because the only reason he is a person, Hegdewar is a person who was not believing in the ideology of Mahatma Gandhi of this nation. He is the one who believed in the Nathuram Godse's philosophy. Why should we accept that?
Let him finish. Let Mr. Yadav finish.
Such people details in the syllabus today. Tell me. What is the reason of it is because they are opposing all Mahatma Gandhi's program. He was encouraging people not to join Mahatma Gandhi's program. You want students to know all these kind of things? That's one part of it. Second thing, he's talking about Kaki Chaddi owned by the police and the RSS. I am asking you, why is the RSS not responding to Siddaramaiah's statements? Why BJP is talking about RSS is supposed to be, we are criticizing RSS. Let the RSS spokesman speak about it. BJP is trying to use this one to just to polarize and try to get Hindus on their fold, which is not understood by people. I think everybody is understanding today this polarization will not run for a long period. The NSS students were very democratic in nature. They protested symbolically. The police has failed in preventing the student getting into the compound. It is a failure of the government, administration failure, and it is completely the saffronization of education, which is condemned all over the country. When we believe in giving an education to students to build a nation with a new India, with the secular credentials, not with the saffronization credentials.
Mr. Mohan Krishna, respond to the specific charge that Mr. Yadav makes that this is a protest that is against the RSS. Why is the BJP so viciously counter-attacking on behalf of the RSS? Why can't the RSS defend itself? Specific response to that.
My simple question to Mr. Siddaramaiah today, if he has got problem with the BJP, let him talk to he is politically there. RSS politically, it is not a political outfit. Why is he asking questions to RSS first? He should, if he has got guts.
Let RSS speak about it. But in the RSS cannot speak?
Please shift. Let me talk.
Yeah, one at a time.
You have been exposed, Mr. Mohan Krishna. You have no substance with you today. You are defending a wrong case.
Mr. Yadav, hold your peace, sir. Let him finish. I'll come to last comments.
These people talk.
Last comments. Last comments. Let him finish. I'll give you a chance to rebut. Don't worry.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Congress is bankrupt with their ideology, their ideas, and what is happening in India, elsewhere in the country, and how the students are thinking, how the young generation thinking. Aspirations of the country has been forgotten, and they are clueless about it today. The Siddaramaiah doesn't have anything to say to talk about BJP. If he has got guts today, he should talk about BJP, not RSS. RSS is not a political outfit. BJP is a political outfit, and we will answer. We will answer to Siddaramaiah. Why RSS has to answer to him? Who is he to ask?
It is already, Mr.
What
Yadav.
has he done to the RSS?
Okay. Final comment from Mr. Yadav, which is that, since the beginning of this year, sir, we've seen a spate of very polarizing stories. In Karnataka, less than a year to go for the next Karnataka election. I will be there to cover it, hopefully. We've seen hijab, we've seen halal, we've seen azan, we've seen loudspeaker, we've seen Muslim traders. All of these things that have come up in Karnataka specifically. Now you're seeing the khaki chaddi also becoming a metaphor. The people of Karnataka, Mr. Yadav, and I'll give a chance to Mr. Krishna also, are just wondering, is polarization going to be the dominant flavor on the political battlefield for this next election that happens next year? Mr. Yadav, to you first.
Yeah. See, Mohan Krishna was trying to tell us very, very clearly that Congress is bankrupt of subjects. Definitely we're telling that we will back on the entire elections to uphold the credentials of this constitution and democracy of this country and the projects what we are given to the people of India. We have not been blamed for 40% of commission what they have been famous for. and ultimately telling the polarization will not work for longer period. India is a united country where we have a lot of number of states with different languages and different cultures and different religions.
Last comment from
together like brothers and sisters. This is the concept of Congress, where we are the people who are responsible to get the we are the main responsible people to get the freedom of this country. And
last
also
comment.
We are the people to give the constitution to this country. What does this Mohan Krishna understand? What is the value of a constitution or democracy in this country? It is utter mockery of democracy what Mr. Mohan Krishna and the BJP is doing today in the country.
Last comment from Mohan Krishna. Last comment.
Of dividends in the long run.